Is free to play worth it? I've just made a video. I'll give you my thoughts and reasons and my answer at the end. Let's get into it. Hi guys, it's Meth here. Today I want to talk about the game. Is it worth playing Raid Shadow Legends free to play? Being someone who does, and being someone who is, let's see, how many days am I in? So about a month and a half in. I must say I feel like I'm pretty addicted to it. I really enjoy the game style, the gameplay. One of those games that's easy to learn, hard to master, and it's fun. It's enjoyable. But is it worth playing free to play? And I know there are a lot of people out there that spend lots of money on the game, and I'm not dissing them. If you want to spend lots of money on the game, you go right ahead. It's your call, nothing to do with me. Just talking about my opinion and how I feel about it. Now, I think playing a game like this, I've played many games throughout my life. I've always been a gamer, and I find a lot of the games you can pay to win, and if you do that, it almost takes away a sort of a sense of accomplishment of getting there. I mean, I played games like Clash of Clans for a long time, and battled every day and grinded and got my resources so I could build up my town hall, and slowly developed my defenses and worked on my attacking gameplay, and that taught me a lot when they finally introduced Clan Wars. Now I know Raid's talking about introducing Clan Wars, but it gave me a sense of how to attack, best strategies to use, what was good against what defenses, that kind of thing. And I think if I just bought my way up through the town halls and leveled up super quickly, and then gone into a Clan Wars scenario where my other clanmates are depending on me, I don't know if I would have known those strategies, or maybe I could have looked them up on YouTube, but I wouldn't have had a chance to practice them and develop them and get better at them. And that applies to this game too. This game, you have so many different facets of attacking. Obviously, you've got the campaign. It's pretty self-explanatory. You work your way through the campaign. It gets harder as you move up. Easy, normal, brutal, and nightmare. Of course it's going to. But it's still pretty similar. Dungeons, same with the keeps. Just put in the right affinity, and you could generally, as you level your champions up, you can beat that keep. When it comes to Spider, Dragon, Ice Golem, and Fire Knight, slightly different story. You have to implement better tactics, better champions to use, champions to keep your team alive, champions for Fire Knight's castle that you need to do sort of multi-hits on to break through his shield. Things like that before your DPS champions can do the damage to him. Dragon sort of and Ice Golem. Okay, Ice Golem keeps reviving his two mates, but sort of similar. The stronger you are, you should be able to get through it. Keep working on your strength and your artifacts and build up, and you should be able to get through it. Spider used a whole different thing where having a tank is very important in Spider, I find. Someone that can take the poison damage, someone that can maybe cleanse those poisons off your tank, someone to do DPS. But you need AoE attacks in Spider far more than you need that in the other lair or dungeons. I mean, obviously for the first 2 rounds in each one, you're going to be fighting a load of enemies. AoE attacks help massively. Get you through them, get you to the Dragon or the Ice Golem or the Fire Knight. Spider, though, you need, I find myself where I'm at, a month and a half in, you need a couple of champions that can AoE attack, people that can damage, or hero champions that can damage the spiderlings. As I said, someone who can tank them, someone who can cleanse you, and someone who can heal. So it's a different strategy, and as you go up, okay, it's a similar strategy through each level of spider, but they get harder. You've got to sort of implement better champions, better gear, and you work your way through that. Instead of, say, I bought a whole lot of legendaries by buying legendary shards over and over and just keep opening them up until I get, legendaries every time. Bam, I've got these legendaries who do everything fantastically well. And suddenly I'm doing Spider 20. Oh, this is easy. Farming Spider 20, getting all the rings and amulets and banners. Oh, smashing this up. And then I move, once I've done all that, because I've bought it, and I move to Clan Boss, start smashing Clan Boss, Doom Tower. Now, this is where I've managed to get to on Doom Tower. Okay, I can't beat the spider yet, the nether spider, but I'm working at it, and I'm working on different champions, which champions I should put in, which are more effective. I'm losing the battles, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm trying to work out a better strategy. And I know there's loads of strategies on YouTube to have a look at and how to beat, which are good. They're good for a bit of information, but if you don't have those champions, it's not going to help. But by doing it, playing, losing, it makes me think about the game, makes me think about what I want to do. And that's not just this game, that's all sorts of games that you play. If you just buy your way to the top, you've actually never learned anything, really, about playing the game. And the only thing, in this game where paying huge amounts of money is going to benefit you is to get through stages and farming and leveling up your champions quicker. It saves you a load of time. But then you can just use, 25 different champions. Doesn't really matter, because if you got the money for them, fair enough. And I'm not criticizing you if you spend money on the game at all. I'm just talking about from a free-to-play player's point of view. I enjoy doing these hard challenges because losing teaches me about the game. I find when I lose something or make a mistake, I've actually learned, okay, so this is what I did wrong. How am I going to beat that? What am I going to implement to get further in this challenge? And I've always done that with all the games I play. Okay, it's a long, hard slog. So if you're not in for the long period, you're not going to get anywhere in this game as a free-to-play. You've got to put the time in. You've got to get into campaign. You've got to, work your way through it. Get to brutal, 12-3. Have your campaign farmer, and then put in your food, and grind out the campaign. Use your energy to grind out the campaign. Now, this shouldn't be too long. Quick battle, but I've got to click it over and over because I want to level up these other champions because they're food. They're going to be used as food. Kale, not so much because I've never had kale. I started with Alhain, and I'd wish I'd watched some beginner videos beforehand to understand about who I should have taken. But she had 2 AoE attacks that I read, and I read all the characters, and thought, well, 2 AoE attacks can't be bad. Little did I know, Kale's far better from mid to end game than Alhain is. But she's my campaign farmer. So what I'm doing is building up 2 food and Kale. Kale I'm going to use eventually. I know obviously long term you want to move away from him, but that's where I'm at. So you do a lot of this as a free-to-play player. You do a lot of campaign farming. Hitting the same stage over and over, beating the same champions over and over. It's a grind. But then in the long term, the grind's worth it. Because I feel when I've got these champions and gone on my town hall and I've got them up to 4 stars. Let's see, there's some food. There we go. Food. When I've got them up to 4 stars, and then I can turn them into a 5-star champion. Okay, I've got to do that again. I need 4 more 5-star champions. Once I've done that, then bang. Then I can upgrade my 5-star champion to a 6-star, and what a difference that makes to my gameplay. Suddenly I'm moving up in the levels because I've got a stronger champion. Working on the champion's masteries. Okay, I saved up 800 gems on Alhain. I used 800 gems to fully master her out, and I used her to farm scrolls. And I'm slowly building up my masteries on my other champions by farming Minotaur. It's a slow process, but it takes time. All the while learning what I need to do. Now, there's an event on this weekend, 2x summon, 2 times chance today for sacred, 2 times for void, 2 times for ancient on Sunday, void tomorrow. Now, there's a samurai faction coming in a couple of weeks, and I believe there's going to be plenty of tournaments and events going on that you can summon and get better chances at getting these new champions. Now, do I use them this weekend because it's 2 times, or is that just bait? As a free to play, I've finished brutal 3 stars. That's where I got my sacred. I've done missions and challenges and quests to get my void shard. Same with my ancient shards. Okay, I was lucky to get an ancient shard, a couple of them from doing dungeons and a couple in the marketplace. But as a free to play, you just want to pull those. You just want to pull those shards because it's new champions. It's free champions. I'm in the same boat. Do I pull them now, the 2 times, or am I just being baited? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I still got 19 hours to think about it. But getting back to my original point, and if you stuck around my rambling this long, I appreciate it. I think this game is worth playing free to play. There it is. I think it is. Because, okay, it's going to take you longer than someone who's spending money on it. Of course it's going to. Every game's like that. Any sort of pay-to-win game, it's like that. But playing free to play, you're still going to get decent champions. You're still going to work your way through campaign, through all the dungeons, through all the faction wars, and up through Doom Tower. And you're going to get all those rewards. It's just going to take you longer. That is all. Just time. And if you want to spend money to get through them quicker, that's your call. As a free-to-play, I'm enjoying it. I know it's a grind, and I'm prepared for the grind, but I really enjoy playing the game. Different things. You don't have to spend every little bit of energy in the campaign. Spend most of it in the campaign grinding food, then go do a couple of dungeons, or try the spider, or break it up with a bit of faction wars, or a bit of arena. Okay? Arena's hard. I mean, it's funny where I'm at. After a month and a half, I've managed to get to Bronze 3, right? Now, fighting people in Bronze 3, and you look, 50, 50, 60, okay. Sill of the Drakes, Tenasil, Kale, Alhain. When you come to battle, there's so much more team power. Like in Bronze 3, how can there be 120k? I mean, surely someone like this should be much higher up in the ranks. 49, look at my little piddly team power. I've got, okay, those are all 6 stars, fair enough. And they've probably all got amazing artifacts on them. But trying to get anywhere in arena is so tough. It really is. And it's going to take you longer to get up in the arena as a free-to-play player. You will get there. You will get to the 78, the 100, 120, 150k, even higher. It just will take you a little longer. So don't get discouraged by that. But I enjoy. I attack, I lose, I learn, okay, this is what I need to do. And when the opportunity comes for a free, easy win, damn, I'm taking it. Without fail. And so that's pretty much all I wanted to say to you today, guys. I think free-to-play is worthwhile as long as you're prepared to put the time in. Don't expect the magic to happen straight away, because it won't. But invest your time in the game, you will learn the game, you will improve at the game, and by the time you reach end game, you will have a great understanding of what to do and how to do it. Anyway, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it through this long, not rant, but my thoughts on the game. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. And if you're feeling generous, subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.